Dear all, welcome to my channel Biology Notes. Today I will discuss about the formation of glycogen from glucose molecules and the process is known as glycogenesis. Contents of the video include general overview, amount and distribution of glycogen and steps of glycogenesis process. Glycogenesis is the biological process of forming glycogen from glucose. The glucose is the simplest cellular sugar. The body creates glycogen through the process of glycogenesis to store this glucose molecule for use later when the blood glucose concentration has dropped. Glycogen is branched polysaccharides consisting of hundreds of glucose units linked together by glycosidic linkages, that is alpha 1,4 linkage and alpha 1,6 linkage. Glycogen is soluble in water. Glycogenesis is an anabolic process that requires energy. In a normal adult, about 700 gram of glycogen is present in the body, of which about 300 gram in liver and 400 gram in muscles. Liver and muscles are the chief storehouses. All growing tissues can store glycogen. In human, approximately 8% of the liver's weight is glycogen, especially after a diet rich in carbohydrates. In skeletal muscle, glycogen contains approximately 1% of its weight. Now, I will discuss the steps of glycogenesis process through this diagram. In the first step, glucose is phosphorylated to glucose 6-phosphate. This reaction is catalyzed by glucokinase in presence of ATP. In the second step, phosphoglucomutase catalyzes the transfer of the phosphate group from carbon 6 to carbon 1 on the glucose molecule. As a result, glucose 6-phosphate is converted to glucose 1-phosphate. Phosphoglucomutase requires magnesium ion. The reaction is reversible. In step 3, glucose 1-phosphate reacts with the high energy nucleotide uridine triphosphate to give uridine diphosphate glucose and pyrophosphate. The reaction is catalyzed by uridine diphosphate glucose pyrophosphorylase. Inorganic pyrophosphate is rapidly hydrolyzed by the action of pyrophosphatase. Now, in muscle and liver, the initial formation of glycogen from UDP glucose is achieved by glycogenin enzyme. This is an autocatalysis reaction that requires magnesium ion. The glycosyl residue at the C1 position of UDP glucose is added to a tyrosyl group located at position 194 of the enzyme glycogenin. UDP is released and alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage is formed between glycogenin and glucose molecule. In this way, glycogenin extends the glucan chain again by autocatalysis. Around 6 to 7 glycosyl units are added by alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkages using UDP glucose as substrate. Finally, precursor of glycogen molecule is formed. Once a chain of 7 glucose monomers is formed, glycogen synthase binds to the growing glycogen chain and adds more glucose from UDP glucose to the 4-hydroxyl group of the glycosyl residue on the non-reducing end of the glycogen chain and forms more alpha 1,4 bonds in the process. The reaction is practically irreversible. Glycogen synthase can only achieve linear elongation of existing glycogen branches by successive addition of glucose molecules. When glycogen synthase has built a glycogen chain of 10 or more glucose residues, then another enzyme known as branching enzyme cuts a terminal segment of at least 6 glucose molecules and inserts it with an alpha 1,6 glycosidic bond on a neighboring chain. This branch will further grow by addition of more alpha 1,4 glycosidic bonds between the glucose molecules. In this way, glycogen is built by the joint action of glycogen synthase and the branching enzyme. Finally, a mature glycogen particle is formed. It is spherical in shape. One mature glycogen, or also called beta particle, contains one molecule of glycogenin and up to 60,000 glycosyl units. So this is all about the glycogenesis process. If you have any query, please write in the comment section. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notification of new video. Like and share. Stay with us. Keep watching. Thank you.